Hello everybody, I'm Kishan Praveen and I am presenting for the Environmental Laws ENV Paper 1 to 4, and I'm on the topic of the international laws to control the ozone depletion. Yeah, let's go. Here is the content, and in this content I have some introduction and the introduction for the ozone layer and the ozone depletion, international laws, then Vienna Convention, followed by the Montreal Protocol 1997. In this Montreal Protocol there are 6 amendments, that is the London Amendment 1990, Copenhagen Amendment 1992, then Vienna Accord 1995, Montreal Amendment 1997, Beijing Amendment 1999, and the Kigali Amendment 2016. And after that, there is the implementation of the Montreal Protocol in India, conclusion, then reference. And here is the introduction. I have shown a picture. Ozone layer. Ozone layer is a region of the Earth stratosphere. I think you have already noticed the ozone layer. Where is the ozone layer? Ozone layer, you have noticed ozone layer is found in the stratosphere, and it absorbs the sun's ultraviolet radiation. Yeah, this is the main point. And the ozone layer is mainly found in the lower portion of the stratosphere. We know that it is from the 15 to 35 kilometers above the earth, and its thickness varies from one season to one season, and in addition to that the geographical also. Ozone layer thickness is expressed in the term of the depletion unit. Depletion unit is the measure for the ozone layer, and its nominal range is from the 300 to 500 depletion units. And the United Nations General Assembly was designated September 16 is the International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer. And there is the important one. Why ozone layer is important? Yeah, I thought that you have already know. Ozone layer protects everything living on the earth from the harmful and ultraviolet rays, UV rays from the sun. Without this layer, that is the ozone layer in the atmosphere, it is very difficult uh, for the anything to survive on the surface. And this, uh, you know, plants and the animals will not live on the earth due to this ultraviolet rays, and this ultraviolet rays may cause to the plants and the animals also like disease, skin cancer, cataract. And in addition to that, ozone layer, that is the seal to absorb the UV rays. Ozone layer acts as a shield. They absorb the UV rays, and to keep from doing the damage at the earth surface. Earth surface sida mana shield oina khajala thammineba haidi akoina UV rays de absorb tawragani kaidoni haiba matamda akoina akoida amang mayam lai disease ta cataract ta adagi skin cancer mayam lakada adu jam lakada thambada adu ne ozone layer jam important noise. Then ozone layer loida ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer depletion is not going to the ozone layer depletion is chemical reduction amount of the ozone in the stratosphere. Having a say ozone layer is a 100%. Having a say yang than and bottom there are that is known as the ozone layer depletion. And a ozone layer depletion is kay observe to work 1970s ki matam studies lowering of about the 4% in the total amount of the ozone in the Earth's atmosphere. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯦ 4% ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ and ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ spring time ꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ largely decreases ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ Arctic polar regions Antarctica ꯒꯨꯝꯕ regions ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ report ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ozone hole ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯏꯗꯣ depletion ꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯛꯑꯒ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ozone hole. The main cause ozone hole ꯗꯒꯤ main cause ꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ozone hole ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ozone depletion ꯒꯤ main cause ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ manufacturing chemicalꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯗꯣ that is the manufacturing chemical that is the halocarbon refrigerants ꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ solvent propellants and the foamsꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ perfume ꯆꯥꯏꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤꯅꯦ that is the chlorofluorocarbons halogens ꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ozone depleting substance ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ozone depleting substanceꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯏꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ transport ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕ stratosphere by the wind and emitted from after that emitted from the surface ꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯒ and ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯨꯅꯁꯨ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ settle ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯩ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯂꯣꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯤꯂꯤꯁ ꯍꯦꯂꯣꯖꯦꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯇꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯇꯣ ꯗꯤꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯁꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯐꯣꯇꯣꯂꯥꯏꯁꯤꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯀꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯗꯥꯎꯟ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯗꯥꯎꯟ ꯏꯟꯇꯨ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯣꯛꯁꯤꯖꯦꯟꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯂꯣꯖꯦꯟꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯔꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯣꯛꯁꯤꯖꯦꯟ O2ꯗꯣ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟꯁꯤꯅ O3ꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ozone depletion ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ozone hole ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ world wide ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ increase the cancer riskꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯂꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ozone layer ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯏꯅꯦꯕ prevent most harmful UVB radiation wavelength ꯀꯩꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯩ Aꯒꯤꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ Aꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯪꯉꯦ Bꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯑꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯟ ꯀꯦꯟꯁꯔ ꯁꯟꯕꯔꯟ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯀꯦꯇꯔꯦꯛꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯜꯂꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯟꯊꯍꯟꯈꯤꯕꯗꯒꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯤꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯤꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯗꯦꯠ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ harmful ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ harmful ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ Montreal Protocol ꯑꯗꯒꯤ Montreal Protocol 1997 which bans the production of the CFCs ꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ adoption ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯒꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯎꯠꯂꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯎꯠꯂꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯐꯣꯇꯣꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯔꯒꯤ first 1979ꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ 1980 ꯑꯗꯒꯤ 1980ꯗꯒꯤ 1981 ꯂꯩꯔꯦ 1979 80 81 ꯑꯗꯒꯤ 2000 2002 ꯑꯗꯒꯤ 2006 ꯑꯗꯒꯤ 2006 2012 ꯑꯗꯩ 2013 ꯑꯗꯩ 2014 ꯂꯩ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯎꯠꯂꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ protection of ozone layer protection ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯀꯩꯀꯩ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ Ozone Layer Protection Act 1996 ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯒ Ozone Layer Protection Regulation 1996 ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ protection regulation ꯑꯃꯅ act ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ protection act ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ act ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ to control for the ozone depleting substance ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ control ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ prohibition the import and manufacture import ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛ ꯇꯧꯁꯤꯟ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ manufacture ꯁꯥꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯜ ꯌꯣꯟꯕꯗ export ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯛ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯇꯩꯈꯩꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ prohibition ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯤꯜꯂꯦꯕ section number 6 regulation section number 6ꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ CFCs for the meter dose inhalers for the asthmaꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ related condition ꯑꯇꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯅꯥꯕ ꯑꯌꯦꯛꯄꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯈꯔꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯤꯄꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯗꯜ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯅꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁꯐꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯟ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯁꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 10 ꯑꯗꯒꯤ 10ꯗꯒꯤ 12 ꯐꯥꯎꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯄꯜ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯈꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯍꯟꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯍꯟꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯁꯤꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯁꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 13Fꯇ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯄꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯂꯤꯁ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯗ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁ ꯅꯣꯌꯤꯡ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯡ ꯗ ꯏꯟꯁꯇꯣꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯍꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯠ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 3ꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯀꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ EPA ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯊꯣꯔꯤꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯜꯂꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯗꯚꯔꯁ ꯂꯦꯖꯤꯁꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯦꯅꯦꯖꯤꯡ ꯗ ꯄꯔꯃꯤꯠ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯦꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯄꯪꯇꯧ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯗꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯌꯥꯅꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ 1996ꯇ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯔꯨꯜ ꯍꯩꯗꯣ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯎꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯇꯤꯡ ꯕꯜꯛ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛ ꯄꯨꯁꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯊꯤꯡꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯅꯨꯐꯦꯛꯆꯔ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣꯀꯥꯔꯕꯟꯁ is prohibited and the provisions for the import of the methyl bromide that is also prohibition and in addition to that the fire extinguisher containing any control substances that is the substances ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯤꯡꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯗꯤ ꯀꯣꯝꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯣꯝꯊꯣꯛꯏꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯍꯦꯂꯔꯁ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯑꯦꯁꯃꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯅꯥꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯑꯅꯥꯕꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯣꯝꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅ ꯀꯣꯝꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯣꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯁꯟꯒꯤꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯣꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯕꯤꯇ꯭ꯋꯤꯟ ꯗ ꯅꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯗꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯣꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ 2 ꯃꯦꯟ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯁ ꯑꯅꯤꯈꯛ ꯂꯩ ꯇꯨ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯀꯩꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯚꯦꯅꯥ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯒ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜ 1987 ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯒ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯗ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁ ꯗꯦꯠ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯠ ꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕ ꯃꯃꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇꯔꯤ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟꯅꯦ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯣꯝ ꯗ ꯚꯦꯅꯥ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟ 1985ꯀꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯅꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯑꯦꯝ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗꯤꯁ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜ ꯏꯁ ꯇꯨ ꯏꯂꯤꯃꯤꯅꯦꯠ ꯗ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ODS ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯏꯟ ꯑꯦ ꯇꯥꯏꯝ ꯕꯥꯎꯟ ꯃꯦꯅꯔ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯟꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯍꯟꯕꯈꯩꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯃꯦꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯗꯣꯞꯇꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯟꯊ꯭ꯔꯣꯄꯣꯖꯦꯅꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯛꯇꯤꯚꯤꯇꯤꯁꯇꯨꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯍꯣꯜ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡꯗ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯈꯣꯠꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯦ Here is the Vienna Convention 1985. The Vienna Convention for the Protection of the Ozone Layer. ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯜꯇꯤꯂꯦꯇꯔꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟꯅꯦ ꯁꯥꯏꯟꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯝ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ 1995ꯇ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁ ꯀꯌꯥꯅꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁ 10ꯅ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯍꯟꯊꯅꯕꯅꯦ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯔꯣꯐ꯭ꯂꯣꯔꯣꯀꯥꯔꯕꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 2ꯒ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 3ꯒꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 2ꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯣꯠ ꯑꯦꯛꯆꯦꯟꯖ ꯔꯤꯁꯔꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯣꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯦꯛꯆꯦꯟꯖ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯨ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 2ꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 3ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯀꯦꯃꯤꯀꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁꯅꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯇꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯣꯠ ꯗ ꯔꯤꯁꯔꯁ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯗ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯀꯦꯃꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯟꯅꯕꯅꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯜꯇꯔꯅꯦꯇꯤꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯣꯚꯔ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯜꯍꯧꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯚꯦꯔꯤꯌꯁ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯈꯪꯗꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯔꯕꯣꯟ ꯗꯥꯏꯑꯣꯛꯁꯥꯏड ꯗꯦꯠ ꯏꯁ ꯗ ꯀꯥꯔꯕꯣꯟ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯇ ꯀꯥꯔꯕꯣꯟ ꯗꯥꯏꯑꯣꯛꯁꯥꯏड ꯃꯤꯊꯦꯟ ꯀꯥꯔꯕꯣꯟ ꯃꯣꯅꯣꯛꯁꯥꯏड ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯏꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯟ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯇ ꯅꯥꯏꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯛꯁꯥꯏड ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯏꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯛꯁꯥꯏड्ꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯔꯤꯟ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯤꯟ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯇ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯑꯦꯟꯇꯔ ꯏꯟꯇꯨ ꯗ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯅ 22 ꯁꯦꯞꯇꯦꯝꯕꯔꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯏꯁ ꯗ ꯐꯥꯔꯁ international treaty to achieve the universal ratification fangwa karam chahida 2009 da ratification fangwa ahanba international treaty ne mase Montreal Protocol 1987 da ne namo adai sina kaidone ozone hole se 1985 da akoina khangtoine south pole da khangaktoine akoina low concentration low ozone concentration lembadagi international ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯇꯨ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜꯗ ꯊꯝꯅꯕ ꯂꯤꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ODSꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯔꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯗ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯗ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯠ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯗꯦꯠ ꯏꯁ ꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯜꯇꯤꯂꯦꯇꯔꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ production and the consumption of the nearly 100 man-made chemicals ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ODS ꯆꯥꯝꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯇꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯗꯦꯃꯦꯖ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯗꯣꯞꯇꯦꯠ ꯀꯔꯝ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ 15 ꯁꯦꯞꯇꯦꯝꯕꯔ 1987ꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯀꯝ ꯏꯟꯇꯨ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯖꯅꯋꯥꯔꯤ 1 1989ꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯦꯜ ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯐꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ 2009ꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯟꯖꯨꯝꯁꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ODSꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯅꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯅꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯅꯦꯛꯁꯇ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗꯅꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯂ ꯂꯩꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯤꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯐꯇꯔ ꯗꯦꯠ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯣꯟꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀooperation ꯂꯩꯅꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯀooperation ꯂꯩꯅꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦꯠꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ODS ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯅꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯅꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯔꯤꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯄꯤꯅꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕꯤꯖꯟꯁ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 2 ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯃꯤꯖꯔꯁꯈꯩꯁꯦ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯃꯤꯖꯔꯁ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 3ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯋꯦ ꯀꯥꯜꯀꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯜꯀꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 4ꯗꯅ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯊ꯭ꯔꯦꯠꯁ ꯋꯤꯠ ꯗ ꯅꯣꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒ ꯊ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 5 ꯗꯦꯠ ꯏꯁ ꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯗꯦꯠ ꯏꯁ ꯗ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 5ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ situation of the developing countries adagi reporting of the data in the article number 7 and after that article number 8 that is the non-compliances article number 10 technical appliances and in addition to that there is the substance control ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ are listed in the ꯀꯩꯗ listed ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ Annex A ꯗꯅ CFCS ꯀꯨꯝꯕ Halones ꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ and the Annexes B dana akoina other fully halogenated CFCs adagi carbon tetrachloride adagi methyl chloroform tawni and the C dana ICFCs hydrogen that is the halogen chlorofluorocarbons kumba adagi E dana methyl bromide and the F dana ICFCs kumba tawani then here is the meeting of the parties la ni ba koina kai dog dona haba matamda si meeting of parties singina 6th amendment to the Montreal Protocol ki makhada tawtone 6th amendment se kai kai no habi matamda London amendment adai Copenhagen adai Vienna Accord Montreal ngasai kaino da contents ta loin yawgi bai da mathang mathang laktone adum lage adagi London amendment 1990 lare si je kaino habi matamda second meeting never second meeting of the parties ni on the kaida tawa on date to 29 June 1990s the Torres sijina new ODS were identified tore ineba magi matamjida identified tore and sina kaidawe habi matamda koina ODS singje identify tawtore adai sida hapchalije halogenated CFCs adai carbon tetrachloride adai methyl chloroform gumba jingja list singida hape and my list adum NSS A, B, adagi article 2C, 2D, 2E kaina adumana mayam ma hape adudi haptre kone elimination tawani production consumption of the CFCs kuma halon carbon tetrachloride kuma se January 1 2000 sida kai moi singina developed countries kai adai 2010 January dana developing country adai methyl chloroform gumba singina January 1 2005 adagi developing country in 2015 si sumain pire adagi khwai main contributing jesi matam je kaina haba matam da that is the multilateral fund habjineba kaidogdoina haba matam da to help the developing countries have the developing countries in by the voluntary contribution from the developed countries in to help the developing countries in the help then Copenhagen Amendment was adopted on the 25th November 1992 the Tore Maje fourth meeting of party ni and forced into 1994 da sijina kaidohan game the acceleration to handaba phase out of the consumption ngasagi CFCs adagi methyl chloroform adagi carbon tetrachloride singje January 1 1996 da ngasagi na 2005 adagi 2010 da sumaina 2000 da sumaina sangtombada sidana amuk tension lagnabagi amendment amane sidana amuk accelerated tawdoba adagi ICFCs SBFCs adagi methyl bromide singje sigi matamjita mu kaino tawsalani edit tawsalani article 2G 2H ki matungina adagi ICFCs singju edit tawani sisingina akhona Copenhagen gi lele adagi Vienna Accord singina kaidona matamda 7 meeting ne adagi Vienna da tawa on the 7 December 1995 sida kaidoge haba matamda phase out consumption of the methyl bromide developed countries 2010 bauki manungda developed countries ni tawni adai developing na mukhara handa toine sangjarak kini adagi masi amendment divided into amendment habanga adjustment habanga tawi adjustment guys jingide moi jingide authority of the MOP singjigi manungda khatang tawnabne moi jingina kaino singi submit tawnabagi darkar laiteba adagi moi submit tawdiji just only the amendment khatangni adjustment ni moi manungda lani and Montreal Protocol gi manungda ne sina Montreal Amendment sina 1997 ta sina adopted in the 17/9/1997 da tawni and the 9 MOP ne meeting of parties change to ngasagi Montreal Protocol the change to habidi ngasagi prohibition jingje thama ani on the trade of the methyl bromide with the non parties singjiga hana thamamdabada thamaktoba adagi institution adagi license piaga adagi institution jingje institutes are anyway a system of the license peer for the import export kaigino haba matamda hana sijinaba adagi sijinariba mayamdo recycle tawrnaba adagi reclaim the control substances singje habidi simanungde yaiba hana sijinariba adagi sijinariba mayam hana anauba bu aro ariba bu si mayamje akoina export import tawnabagi singje akoina institute tawga ama atopa onthokraju adagi adu tawnaba tawrani article number 4B da yaure aduduna Beijing Amendment kai 1999 gise on the 3 December 1999 da tawre 11 MOP ne and mazingje kaidoge haba matamda si matamjidde akoina science and technology je ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯈꯝ ꯊꯦꯡ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯂꯝꯅ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ OTS ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯜꯂꯦ and the amendmentꯁꯦ enter into force on the 25th February 2002 ꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ and the addition ꯃꯥꯒꯤ main features ꯀꯩꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ addition of the bromochloromethane to the list of the control substances, that is the article 2I letter, and the completion prohibition of the trade of the ICFCs prohibition complete and the bromomethane between the parties to the amendment and the non-parties at the annual report regarding and the volume of the methyl bromide ayambana Beijing Kaikali Amendment 2016 lere sina mo 20th meeting of the parties ne kai da toba Kigali da adagi 15 October 2016 da tawdane force in enter into force na kamkan da tawi haba matam da 1st January 2019 da tawdane adagi sida added tawise hydrochlorofluorocarbons, that is the ICFCs added tawre in the article 2J da and ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ 2019ꯁꯤꯗ ꯗꯤꯕꯦꯂꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯤ ICFCSꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ 2024ꯁꯤꯅ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯗꯤꯕꯦꯂꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ more than the 80% of the consumption ICFCS in a time span of the 30 years adagi developing countries-singina akhona financial support-singje fange kaidagi developed countries-singina pibidoba developing countries-singida kaidonaba ICFCS-singje handanaba pibiyani sidana multilateral fund lere. There's a multilateral fund sidi akhona ngasai Montreal Protocol 1991 akhona under the article 10 of the treaty akhona 1991 sida ngasagi Montreal Protocol ꯖꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯍꯥꯞꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ Montreal Protocol 1987 ꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯦ multilateral funds ꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯚꯥꯏꯗ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ financial and the technical to developing countries-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ developed countries ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯈꯥꯏꯖꯤꯜꯂꯒ developing countries-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ODS-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯊꯅꯕ ꯆꯍꯤꯗ annually per capita consumption-ꯁꯦ 0.3 kg-ꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯍꯟꯊꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ multilateral funds-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ implement ꯇꯧꯅꯕ for international agencies like UN, EP, United Nations environmental environment program, United Nations development program, UNDP, United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO and the World Bank ꯀꯩꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯝꯅꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯝꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ educated committee ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯦ comprises of the 7 members-ꯁꯤꯡꯅꯤ each from the article 5 countries-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯅꯤ and the non-article 5 countries-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯁꯟꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ 7 members-ꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯅꯤ multilateral funds-ꯁꯤꯅ support ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ 8,600 projects-ꯅꯤ including the industrial conversion, technical assistance training, capacity building ꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ODS-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯊꯅꯕ ꯑꯇꯩ conversion, industrial conversion-ꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯕꯨ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ Montreal Protocol-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ implement ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ developing countries-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯩꯀꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯎꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯠꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦꯕ able to be full partners in the global effort to protect the environment ꯃꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ODS ꯍꯟꯊꯍꯜꯂꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯚꯣꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯈꯠꯂꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ implementation of the Montreal Protocol in India-ꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤ developing countries-ꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯚꯦꯅꯥ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯈꯤꯕꯁꯦ 18 March 1991ꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ Montreal Protocol-ꯅ 19 June 1992ꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ministry-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ establish ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ozone-ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ozone depleting substance-ꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ozone depleting ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯗꯣ ꯁꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯏꯁꯇꯥꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯏꯃꯦꯠ ꯆꯦꯟꯖ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯌꯔ ꯕꯥꯏ ꯗ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯔꯤꯅ ꯆꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯇꯥꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯁ ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯥꯟꯁ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯟꯗꯤꯡ ꯀꯃꯤꯇꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯕꯖꯦꯛ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯚꯤꯖꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯁꯦꯜꯁꯀ ꯍꯥꯡꯉꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯣꯕꯖꯦꯛꯇꯤꯚꯁ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜ ꯑꯦ ꯗꯤꯇꯦꯜ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯅꯒꯗꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯠꯅꯒꯗꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯏꯟ ꯗ 1993 ꯇꯨ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯗ ꯑꯣꯗꯤꯑꯦꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯐꯣꯂꯣꯋꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯞ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯂꯦ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯞꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯀꯟꯖꯝꯁꯟ ꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯦꯟꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯁꯃꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯩꯀꯥ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯈꯔꯈꯛ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯇꯩꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯀꯟꯖꯝꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯃꯤꯊꯥꯏꯜ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯔꯣꯐꯣꯝ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯊꯥꯏꯜ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯥꯏꯗꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯤꯡꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯤꯒꯥꯂꯤ ꯑꯦꯃꯦꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯦꯃꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯗꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯝꯒꯠꯂꯒ SF/C 23ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯑꯦꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯞ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ MLFꯇꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯜꯇꯤꯂꯦꯇꯔꯦꯜ ꯐꯟꯅ ꯑꯦꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯞ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤನ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯄꯤꯊꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯇꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯗꯣꯛꯅꯕꯁꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯔꯨꯜꯁ 2000ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯂꯦꯟ ꯐꯤꯆꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯀꯟꯖꯝꯁꯟ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ODAꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯅꯤꯇꯔꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯅꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯔꯦꯀꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯄꯦꯔꯣꯗꯤꯛ ꯐꯤꯜꯂꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯔꯤꯇꯔꯟꯁ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯔꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ provided for the obtaining compulsory license import exports of the ODS adagi use of the CFCsingje prohibited tawrani adagi halos adagi adagi methyl bromide singje prohibited thingani adagi import of the air conditioner refrigerator equipment singje import tawbadasu thingani haidi ICFCS singje yauragadi chi thingbagi moi ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯑꯃ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗ ꯔꯨꯜꯁꯇꯨꯗ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯔꯤꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯗ ꯏꯃꯤꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ODSꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯊꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯟꯀ꯭ꯂꯨꯖꯟ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯟꯀ꯭ꯂꯨꯖꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯦꯟꯂꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯗꯩꯁꯨ ꯚꯦꯅꯥ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟꯒ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯒꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯚꯦꯅꯥ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯦꯟꯂꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯣꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯚꯦꯅꯥ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯁ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯁ ꯁꯛꯁꯦꯁꯐꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯕꯂꯞ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯥꯟꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯜꯇꯤꯂꯦꯇꯔꯦꯜ ꯐꯟꯅꯒ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ODSꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯐꯦꯁ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯤꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯅꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯣ ꯇꯨ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯣꯟ ꯗꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯐꯔꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯣꯀꯦ ꯊꯦꯡꯛ ꯌꯨ